Space, the final frontier, which happens to be made by the people of Red Frontier in the UK, bringing the spaceship Zarma back to life. I will still keep waiting for Star Citizen, and after the disappointment of No Man's Sky, I wanted to play a good space sim, and found it I did. Here we have Elite Dangerous, a game that delivers on pretty much all the points a space game should have, with little of the flaw and a lot of the awe. So let's take a look at what this game has to offer, the meat and bone on this galactic scale adventure. So let's start with the playable area. I said galactic, and that's no joke. Elite Dangerous uses procedural generation to make a play area of 400 billion star systems, each one of which you can visit, if you have the time to do that sort of thing. Here you see me strolling through the galaxy and stopping at just one of the many nebula that have been created in this recreation of the Milky Way galaxy. Each one of these stars is visitable, if you have the time to reach them, which can take up to many hours as they are thousands of light years away, and the fastest ships can only do about 35 light years per jump. And I cannot stress this enough, each one of these stars is visitable. Also, not every sun is like our own, and Frontier did a great job of making every star type look different. Red dwarfs, yellow stars, blue giants, pulsars, and yes, black holes are also in here. If you want to be an explorer among the stars, just set a target, outfit your ship correctly, say your family goodbye, and go. Also, yes, you can visit the supermassive black hole in the center of the galaxy. But that's not where you start. Elite lets you begin in a small ship and with some spare change in your wallet. It gains a steep learning curve and shows little remorse when things go bad. It gives little introduction aside from a few ship tutorials on where to go, but it makes it all much greater when you reach the higher ranks and ships. To see where you came from and where you are now. There is no set thing to do. Want to be a trader? Grab the little money you have and buy some goods you can sell somewhere else at a higher price. Want to be a bounty hunter? Although admirable, I would wait till you have bigger ships and guns in order to be a killing force in space. Want to be an explorer? Just grab some scanners and fuel tanks and go as far as you want. There is no goal, no objective, no restraints, and no boundaries. Just make sure to take a look at the beautiful scenery and surroundings as you make your way through the darkness of interstellar space. Space stations will be the safe points along your journey. Here you can repair, refuel and rearm your ship, as well as upgrade and customize your ship. Here is where you will claim your bounties, sell your goods, and deliver your star data from exploring the galaxy. Also, for the restless pilots who are new and don't know what else to do, there are missions from the bulletin boards that serve as little objectives in case you want them. They come in all different forms. Some are assassination targets, some require you to transfer goods, and some ask you to retrieve black boxes from crashed ships in space. That and a lot more. Just make sure your ship is up to the task and the local factions trust you enough to do the job. The higher your rank with a system faction, the higher the payout and additional rewards. As of now, there are 29 ships in the game and more to come. Which one you want to fly is up to you. Just make sure you know which role the ship fills and which one you want to complete. Each of the ships let you put on weapons, countermeasures and scanners, as well as internal compartments that let your ship handle better, have better shields, reserve shields, cargo racks, increased sensor range, more hull protection, faster speed, internal fighter hangars, fuel scoops and so much more. So much in fact that you need to manage your power consumption of your ship and don't fall short in the heat of battle. Elite is incredibly vast and deep in that sense. You want to rig up a small ship with lasers and missiles to bombard a small settlement on the planetary surface? Just go for it. Nobody's holding you back.
You are in breach of federal protocol. Lethal response has been authorized. Under attack.
Although that isn't the smartest thing to do, and won't get you very far, it is fun to deviate from the great grind that is Elite Dangerous. I personally love a good grind, and Elite does deliver on the reward aspect. Giant ships await you that have extreme firepower and cargo hull capacity, each of which they have their own characteristics and perks, but also a few downsides. The Federal Corvette, for instance, is a highly capable dreadnought, but lacks the capacity of jump range and won't get you very far very fast. At the rate of which you get the ship will also take you an uncanny amount of time. But is it worth it? In my opinion, yes. Making money in Elite will start slow, but will get faster over time. Like mentioned earlier, you can bounty hunt, trade and explore. Although there are more professions like piracy and mining, these are the main sources of income. Bounty hunting is as straightforward as you can imagine. You can go to a place where there's likely to be pirates, like a mining site where miners are collecting gold. You can scan a ship, check if it's wanted, and if they are, open fire. But be sure to watch out for pirates in a wing, because if you attack one, the others would start pursuing you, and unless you are the one flying a large ship with capable shields, this will often be your end. This is also where the police found out that I was the one who bombarded the settlement, so it was time to get out and claim my bounty rewards before getting destroyed. Along your journey you will find unidentified signal sources. These are just random events you can choose to join if you want. The content of these events may vary greatly. Some are just materials to upgrade your ship with and are floating amongst wreckage in space. Some are AI pilots stranded while being attacked by pirates. There are also the ones who contain military convoys with precious cargo, which comes with the obligatory warning of near certain death. It is also at this moment that you see how beautiful and well crafted Elite is. The lighting and details are incredible, as well as the sound design. Although I played this game on a GTX 980, I have heard from friends that the game runs smooth on pretty much any system. Sometimes you will find strange debris in the wreckage, a complete ship practically intact but with no crew. Elite tries to make you make up the story yourself. And in my opinion, that's the right way to go in a game like this. A crafted story would not put the universe crafted here to its right, because there's no way it could lead you to all those billions of stars out there, or even the thousands of inhabited ones. To see what is in one of those star systems, open the system map. Here you'll be able to find all the information you need, what cargo the system needs, so you can bring it to them for a higher price. If you are looking for a station that has a large landing pad for your cargo ship, check the system map to find out before you enter it. It will save you time. It will also tell you if the system is at war, or about to go to war, so you can swoop in and assign yourself to fight for one side while getting paid top dollar. It also tells you what type of star and planets surround the system, and if they are landable, so you can explore them in exchange for data payouts, or if you just want to know if there are beautiful places out here to explore. And now the verdict. Elite is a great game, but not with some little flaws. The long startup and long grind will not be for everyone, and shows little remorse for dying and needing to rebuy your ship. But the game offers something not a lot of other games have done, and does so with great detail and complexity. As now, I have about 500 plus hours in the game, and I plan to have so much more, and large new content is still released 2 years after its launch. The community and support from developers on forums and YouTube make it a truly epic game, and it is well worth the money.